Now, all right. So we're working on, you've got the left hand is, which hand is the tennis and which is the golf elbow?
The tennis is the right, golfers is the left.
And what is the medical name for those?
Medial epicondylitis something is the golfers. Lateral epicondylitis is the tennis. I'm going for PT this week too, so starting to do something about it. Went to the doctor the other day, so.
Yeah. Well, because if you've been triggering muscles incorrectly, you were saying that you saw a therapist recently, physical therapist, to explain to you that you were using your bicep muscle in two ways at the same time, and that ain't it.
Yeah,
which is interesting. Right muscles only pull, so if you're pulling and pushing, I'd like to talk to that therapist. I said, however, what we're learning is that perhaps we can help.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, not with physical therapy, but with snare drum therapy.
Yep.
So that's what we're thinking about. Can you move to your right just a little bit so that I can see more of your tennis elbow?
There you go.
Yeah, I don't want to treat one a diagnosis
Yep.
In a way that would make the other diagnosis jealous.
Yeah, no worries.
They both get equal attention.
Just got to fix them.
Well,
We will.
yeah. So.
My fault.
Yeah, well, you went and found the Carlos Vega article that I read in Toronto, Canada, that motivated me to get on a plane and fly out here to study with Dick and Murray. And what is it, the Liberty DeVito article?
Liberty DeVito issue, I think it's from '88, but you can just Google it and it'll come up in a PDF form, the whole magazine.
See, that's a really good sign that you went and did that.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I gotta know.
Beautiful. So wasn't my fault that I didn't know how to hold the sticks, as Dick would say, back in Toronto, Canada. At a certain point, though, once you become aware of the opportunity, perhaps, to learn how to play the snare drum, and you don't follow through on it, then maybe it's your fault. Okay, so now some of the things that we do along the way, you have to be, it's just tricky teaching, because certain things, Dick would try to get you to leave the bead down, and guys would just yank it up, or they'd try to leave it down and they'd pull it up on the way up. I told you that I put up a video circa 1994. See, not 88, I read that article. By 91, I was out in LA studying. Just like, I was off to Pearson Toronto International Airport pretty quickly. And so, Dick is trying to help students, at the time myself, learn how to leave the bead down. So we've worked on that, right? Well, I had you doing this, right? Which is, something you can do, right? But what we want to be careful is to not lead you in a direction that is so remedial it doesn't help. So, right? We had you playing the upstroke and downstroke, and I had some ways of coming at it to help you learn how to make a throw, leave the bead down as you go up, so you're truly making a throw. And by truly making a throw, I mean we leave the bead down, and it provides us the opportunity to make an upstroke. And so now we're into the whole idea of half the effort, twice the speed, because if we're making a proper throw, we'll have a squeeze and release. That throw can be utilized in a way so that we can make an upstroke as well. We're leaving the beat down. So Marie would say, you're so close to the surface, it's like you can't help but make a note. So that is a huge part of the technique. And how do you get a student there? Dick would write on all his scripts to me, SQRE, squeeze and release. And of course, being Kevin Crabb, you see, I don't know if I have an example of it here. It's surprising. Got all my scripts here, but not on the music stand. But you'll see, that's not, oh man. I wanted to, finding funny, cute little things that Dick would write here. Okay, well, clearly he would mark things like the upstroke. See how we mark the upstroke and the downstroke?
Yep.
Okay. And what you begin to learn as you go along is that an upstroke to a downstroke is a release to a squeeze. I'm going to have to find a script with it. It's like all the scripts have that, and yet I've pulled out a few that don't. So, all right. So, this upstroke, downstroke thing will reveal where you are in terms of your understanding having to do with this squeeze and release, half the effort, twice the speed thing. So let's take a look at it. I had you start at 40. What does that look like? Pardon me. Okay, so first iteration, which isn't an iteration. It's the following one that would be the first iteration. It's confusing. So the first example is starting right with a downstroke. Or 16th notes.
It's too slow. Man. I'm just not working here. What's going on?
It's fine. Just take your time. By the end of the lesson, it'll be working better. So you've got the general idea, now go the other way.
That's a tough one. All right.
Okay, all right. So that's our jumping off point. Metronome off. Yeah, it's fine.
It's hard. 40 is hard. It's, you know, not fast. I can do a little bit faster, but it's comfortable. Just trying to.
Well, what that tells us, and I've been through it. So if you can play something comfortably, perhaps sometimes, and it's always weird. It's like, why can't I play this fast, but I can't play it slow? That'll blow your mind.
Yeah.
So that tells us that there's a lack of control.
Mm-hmm.
You're just getting started, man. This is a deep journey.
Mm-hmm.
And yet Dick would say 15 minutes, 15 years, or forever, and I'd say, don't say that. So first, let's just help you get your head around this in a way that will improve it. So you don't need to play for a second. So I'm trying to get this thing happening.
Yeah, my right's better than.
Okay, what am I doing there? Because it sounds more solid and relaxed than yours, right?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, See, what we don't want to do is become, and this is, and this can happen where you start to study an instrument and suddenly all your natural instincts disappear, and you're trying to fit some intellectual thing into something that isn't so smart. And so that's what's going on here, just for a minute. So you're right. This technique is called the upstroke and downstroke.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to provide the proper caveat to help you understand. We don't, with this technique, it's up to come down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we have to take those words seriously. And so we don't want to be waiting up here, right? That's why this idea of practicing like this can maybe not help a student, but that it gets you to leave the B down, it'll give you some kind of timing, could work. But if it's so slow, at 40, here's what would happen if we make, and you can, but now you're kind of making a mockery of you're diluting the true purpose of this technique. What play would you say? But we could make it remedial. We could do this. We could go. See, there's my upstroke. I could. Now, what would happen if it was even slower? Well, this is an upstroke, downstroke. It's got to have an upstroke. No, it doesn't. It has to have a throw, which will have an up motion. So you need to know the difference between an up motion and an upstroke. So if it was, what if it was slower? What if we made that an upstroke? What are we going to do? Wait up here? What if it was in slower? Dot, 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 no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
A throw is one smooth motion, or you won't really feel the actual reason for it being one smooth motion. First of all, it's supposed to be a musical motion, and it will, once you start to get the timing of this motion, you'll start to feel squeeze and release. Hopefully,
I almost feel like it's almost two moves sometimes.
See,
it shouldn't be though.
Well, we can. You see, this is where you have to be. Could be three moves. We'll talk about that. But so. What we don't want to do, no metronome, what we don't want to do is foist an upstroke in a place where it doesn't make sense because it's too slow. Why would you do that? So if it's real slow, you just turn, then you throw. Da, 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 da. So put your metronome at 52. We'll approach it as eighth notes. So if we're just turning for singles, what would that look like? I mean, that's essentially what we're doing. Right by here now, you all, right in the center of your sound source. Remember, a wrist turn is kind of what you're doing. 3-finger grip. You don't want to point your first finger, or you won't get what it is I'm trying to show you. And I'm really thinking up, 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 up. Up. Not higher. I don't need to turn up. I could up, 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 up. See? Go ahead and do it here. Go on. Let's see what this looks like. Come on. Turn up to your nose. Notice your left's better than your right. Your right doesn't come to the floor. Your right's always up here. So you're only getting this much of a turn. What happened to getting to the floor? Now think up, 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 up. Okay, so let me show you this. I don't know if I've gotten into this. This is important. So just no stick for a sec. It's worth talking about this stuff, or you'll just come back doing it wrong. So, or you'll come back doing it wrong for a longer period of time. No stick in your hand. I mean, this is a matter of believing in something that might be hard to believe in because it seems counterintuitive, right? Because everyone wants to go down. We got to play the drum. I'm going to play the drum. No, you're not. Not like that. That ain't going to get you very far. The violinist knows that they don't just go one way. They realized, oh, I can play along tone. I can play along tone. You can go both ways. So, if you were to just, no stick in hand, get into a natural snare drum kind of position, I love that you do this all the time. That's really good. Now, don't be too wide. You know, some guys do this, and they go like that. I go, what are you doing that for? Don't be too wide, because now your sticks would be not quite, and you do sometimes not play in the center. So figure out, not bad, where they would be. Yeah, somewhere in here, kind of thing. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so if we turn up and down, let's see. Yeah, turn all the way up and all the way down, just in the right hand. Let's start in the left, because that's your golfer's elbow. But now, see what you're doing? Well, let me see. Now, just put your hands out like this. This technique is really this simple. Bye-bye. Wave goodbye to me. Bye-bye. Come on, give me a good big wave goodbye. Right? It's what a kid would do. Right? They wave. Bye. Like that. Like that. Let it go. Let it wave it. They don't know about the smaller muscles controlling the fingers. They just wave. Okay, so if you just come up and let it flop back down, what happens? Okay, now come up slower. Came down slower, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Come up even slower. Oh, in smooth motion. See, that's the secret. If you don't do it smooth, nothing matters. If you hold it up here, it'll feel like this experiment will cease to exist. It has to be smooth. So don't hold it at the top, just get to the top and feel the snapback effect. It just seems to want to, I don't know what it is. Murray said there are oppositional muscles. Maybe it's gravity, you know, right? Okay, it's getting really nice. Okay, now watch, just in your left for a minute. Now go up as fast as you can. All the way up. Come on, let it, just up, and it comes down. Come on, all the way up, so you're almost throwing your hand off. Wow. Come on, look, how far can you go this way?
I got problems.
Go that far, right?
That's about it right there.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, okay, now let it go. Yeah, you see. So what we want to get it up to there and let it come back. No, you don't hold it there. That was remedial. You see how the remedial thing can mess you up? Now, don't hold your fingers all tight. Just let them be normal like a kid, waving goodbye. Yeah, right. No, just come up as fast as you can and let it go. Just once. Wait. Do it again. Come up faster. Why do your fingers come together when you get to the top? It's your wrist. Just turn your wrist up. Forget the fingers. No, stop doing. Just leave them alone and turn your wrist and go like that. Yeah, no fingers. Forget the fingers. Your wrist. Turn it faster. Can you turn up faster?
Oh, I can't.
Just once. Almost. Yeah. See, Yeah, you can only turn up so fast. Watch. Mine becomes almost like a blur. Yeah, it goes whack, whack, da da, da da. There it is. Da da, da da. Now go da da. Now da da. Comes down slower, doesn't it? Now go da da, da da, da da. See? There's some kind of relationship. Notice?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this has a lot to. This technique has a lot to do with. Sorry to end my sentence in a preposition, but that's what we're dealing with here. There's a lot of that going on for me. So when I'm turning my wrist, I'm thinking, well, if I go up this fast, it's going to come down that fast, and I just toss it up to myself. There's a feeling of like you're throwing it up to catch it, and you catch it, and it comes back. We're just trying to guide this creature called the drumstick. And so we're just up, down, up, down, up, down. And it just relaxes on the way up. Very relaxed on the way up. Ah, it's just real floaty. See it? Okay, so we're playing eighth notes. Dot, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. See, it's already better. Notice it's easier for you to come to the fourth. Up. Now, what we don't want to do is we don't want to want to be thinking, certainly not feeling, but if you're thinking it, you'll probably feel it. We don't want to be going down, 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 going up. No. What's so cool, I think part of what you're hearing when you say you were listening to Carlos, a certain sound. Yeah. I think, see, when I'm playing and I know I want to make a note, I'm not thinking about coming down to make the note. I'm timing my speed up, knowing the down will be for free. Now, see, that's counterintuitive, isn't it? Mm. But that's actually what I'm doing right here. Up, down. It's like.
See what you're saying there.
Let's see if I can do it. You have to time it. If you throw it up too soon, it won't land when you want it. There. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going like this.
Yeah.
Which is most drums, a lot of techniques don't. I don't know another technique that, well, that doesn't matter.
It happens in the air, was what you're saying. Whereas so you have to come up to come down.
That's a cool way to say it. Speed happens in the air. Is that what you said? That's cool. Okay, go ahead and play this, just the eighth notes, turning. Metronome on. No throw, so why would you be already starting to kind of want to, you're just like sitting there. Still, so you're ready to toss something up to yourself. So think up. It's not a throw. We're not throwing. It'll help your throw, but just turn. Now turn a little less. Now the timing might be a little different. I don't know. All I know is I want a certain volume, so I'm going to turn a certain height. And I'm going to determine how fast I need to turn up to get this thing to work in time. Okay, so we're just doing that, right? So up, down, look, I'm on my right. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Trying to hear your mix up, down, up. That's all I'm doing. Look, I'm not turning very high. Turn even less. I can make a little throw this high. sorry, a little turn that high. Also make it through. Oh, even a little less. See, it got quieter, didn't it? By virtue of not turning so high. That's the simplicity of this technique. Just remember, up to come down, you have to time it. The stick can't hang around up in the air, or I know you ain't doing it. It just gets to the top and comes back, just like it would if you tossed it up. Okay, see, that's all that's happening now. So we're doing. Okay, so you're right now. Okay, so at some point we're going to go throw. So it's 3 turns and a throw. Turn, throw, turn. Slow your metronome down to. Put it down to 44 maybe. Yeah, put it at 44.
Yeah.
The turns have to be low. So notice the only time when the stick is in motion, it just sits there at the floor, half an inch above the surface. Then you throw. Okay? Don't go pounding the second turn you're right. It just turns up, tosses it up to itself like that. And then it tosses itself up higher when you throw. Doesn't it?
Wait a second.
This has already gotten better. I told you, immediately got better. Now you throw there. It's as simple as that. Look, that's it. You got it. Now you throw. Don't shove it down. Just turn gently. Toss it up to yourself. Up.
Yeah, like that.
Up. Just what you're doing. I'll tell you if it's not right. I'm just commenting on what you're doing. Up. The little turn is smaller. Gotten bigger. Almost throwing or something. No, you're throwing for it now. You lost it. That one question.
I'm missing something here.
Yeah, you are. So you're just in the right. It's just going to.
I'm throwing. It be turning.
No, it throws and then it turns. A small turn. Come on, get the size of your turns before you start to play. Forget the throw. That's easy right now. Just give me the little turns. Up to come down. Don't start turning higher. It's a small little turn. And it's just tossing it up to yourself. See in the right? We'll concentrate on the right. You're almost not pointing your first finger. It just goes up and down like that. All forever. Okay? See, you tossed it up to yourself. Up in the right. Up. Don't go higher. Up. Don't shove it down. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to throw in the right every other time. Now you're going to go up and then throw up again. Can't hear what I say. Big throw. There you go. A little up or a little turn and then a throw with a bigger up. Isn't that what's happening? All that's happening is you're just doing this. Watch. I'm too fast? Gosh.
No, everything's screwing me up.
Fast. I'm twice the speed. Watch. Does that, and then it does that. That, and that. That, join me, just your right hand. That, and then a little turn. That, and a little turn. Yeah, see? Look how relaxed you are. It's like, shouldn't I be drumming or something? It's like you're sitting at the dinner table, right? It's like nothing. You don't have to do this. No. Okay, let me stop you. So much better. Immediately. 15 minutes, not 15 years. Okay, watch. No, you hang on for a sec. Stay with me. Watch. Now that you've got this feeling of just the up is, or the turning up is more important than the down or turning down, because it'll happen for free if you get the timing of this.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. That's same with your throw. Stay with me now. The throw, I know you're going to be making a little pronation. Remember, you're leaving the bead down. But the throw, once you turn your wrist, it's like a regular wrist turn, where it's going to come up real high, isn't it? Just do that. It's what we did earlier. I said, now turn high. Forget the top. No. Just turn high. No, don't do this. Throw it up and let it come down.
Oh.
It's the speed that you go up will come down. Up. Da. Da. Stop throwing. Just turn. I just want you. That's it. No, don't play notes in between. Just wait there for a second. Just wait. Do it again. Turn high. Don't shove it down. More about the up. Come up higher. Stop. Now wait. Just wait in between every once in a while. You're touching the surface. No good. I want you just, that's where you'd wait.
Yeah.
Now you can, there. Don't shove it down.
Hard. I threw it down too hard though.
A little bit, but not bad, because it'll come down. If you go up a little faster, it'll come down faster. How fast? Kind of like that, huh? Now go ahead and make a throw. Pronate, and think of that when you turn your wrist. No, make a tap. Don't make a tap, sorry. Just pronate and think about the speed up to the ceiling. You make a little pronation. Okay, you got that now. Now I'm adding to it. Now I just want a little pronation. Okay, remedial, we're going to wait for a sec. Go pronate. Just like that. Now, what you just did, throw it up and think about the timing there. You pronate and you throw it up with that timing. Now you pronate there. See? Don't rush the down. Think of the speed on the way up for your throw. Don't go shoving down for your little turn. Are you at the floor? There you are. Get the floor, come on. Comes all the way back down. The rock is going to be tossed up and come all the way back to earth. There it is. Got to pronate a little bit before you make that throw. Just a little. There. Just think of the up.
Yeah, I confuse everything sometimes. I start thinking throws and stuff like that, but instead of just.
It's just. Okay, now. Well, okay, so you felt that. That's good. So now let's do this now. So we're at what? 44. Hold on. Think of how to do this. Okay, so now put them at. Pardon me. So. Okay, we're playing eighth notes at 44. Now what we're going to do. Now, 16 notes. Okay, you had it at half the speed.
Yeah.
Now what's going to change is there is going to be an upstroke.
That's the hard part.
Oh, no, it's not. It's the exact same thing. Because watch.
That's it, right?
Well, instead of just making a little turn in between and then making a throw and then a little turn, making a throw, then a little turn. Now instead of making a little turn, you're just going to make a throw. Just make a throw. Don't even touch. Just learn to throw right there. Hold on to your grip as you go up. Don't go doing anything extraordinary. Yeah, now you want to wait at that floor until you're ready to go up again, because the timing of when you go up is going to be the note that you're making on the way up. Now, don't forget that you're losing gravity. You're starting to give me some English. Remember the speed you come up? This is smooth out, hasn't it? Now just make a little tap. You're so close, you can't help it. You have to come to the floor. You'll miss this. You're too high. You're not going to catch the floor. You've got to make a proper throw. Think, no, you lost gravity. Now you're back to, you're almost there. Got to come to the floor with your throw. Don't go sideways on the way up. Just go up, and then it's more about that turn, the speed of the turn. It'll come down as fast as you go up, as it coming all the way to the floor. Or is it 3 inches? There it is. No, it's got to come to the floor. There it is. So the floor is a really big deal. Now you can play an upstroke. It's built in. You don't have to do, but you have to come to the floor. It's more about the throw. The upstroke's nothing. It's already there. You're making enough motion for a throw. All you have to do is touch the surface. There you go. Kind of like that. It's about coming to the floor on your throw.
So the closer I get to the floor, the easier the upstroke's going to be.
We can't make upstrokes. Can't make upstrokes if we're not at the floor. If we're up here all the time, then how are we going to make an upstroke? I don't know. It's a bust. You must play with some other technique.
So what I was doing was probably wrong. I was going. It should be like one single motion.
Yes, it should be one single motion, but you're still a little high from the floor. There it is.
Lower. Okay.
Lower. Yeah, you want to come back to the floor for your throw. It's not about how hard you do it. There it is. Oh, stopping in the air. I wonder what that means. Maybe you're not letting the hand close. I don't want to get into a bunch of stuff. It'll happen naturally if I don't talk about it. Just think of the floor. Come to the floor. 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 Then you make your floor. Now the other hand, and you got it.
That's the hard one.
No, it's not. Now the other hand is doing what you already did earlier. Just a little turn over and over. Over and over. No, 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 no. You're adding the other hand. It's just doing this, right? And you're thinking about up to come down, right? That's it. Now the other hand and play the 16th notes. You got it, dude. But you got to make your throw come to the floor. Allow your, go on. No, we're in the right. We're in the right.
We're going left.
I know. Stay right. Floor, floor, up, floor, up, floor. Center of yourself. Floor, floor, floor. Then you drop it. Floor, drop it. Floor. The turn on the way up to the ceiling in your right will be the speed of it coming down. There it is. There it is.
I got to reset myself here.
That's fine. If you want to start off just playing singles, you can do that too. We can duplicate the other experiment. What do you do? What are you doing now?
I don't know. My left arm's doing something totally different. What's going on here?
Well, it should be. It's supposed to be what? Okay.
I know it's supposed to be. But it's this stuff. It's like short circuited here.
That's okay, because you've got this as eighth notes, and actually you're right. You already have this. Okay. So I'm going to prove it to you. Watch. So don't play. I know you want to. See? There's my little turning for the singles. Now the only difference is if I'm going to add an upstroke at this, if I'm going to play downstroke, therefore an upstroke at this speed, the right hand, instead of turning every time, will drop. The left hand will just keep turning every time. See?
Yeah.
See? So up, and the speed I come up right now is the speed it will come down. I make it one smooth motion. It releases. It releases. It releases. 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 Release. 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 Okay. Always come to the floor. So you can do this. Okay.
And the time isn't just singular. Now you got time happening in this up and down motion too that you have to watch back and forth.
Well, we're making music, so I think time would be a good thing to consider.
No, it's just not. I don't see it as a straight line. I just see it as kind of the way your arms are moving. It's flowing.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's a wave.
From here to here, it's just,
exactly. It's a wave.
Exactly.
and we're doing this wave, right? So we're going up, watch, that's good. Up, down, up,
Yeah.
it's a wave, up, down,
Yeah.
up, down. Okay,
So-
so 44, 44, and just get the singles. Then you know there's going to be that downstroke with a little turn from the floor. Nothing, right? Now remember, you're lifting it up and letting it fall. The speed on the way up will give you the speed down. Don't shut it down in your left, just nice and relaxed. So 3 fingers, sexy finger grip. Right hand, the right hand has to hold on with the thumb and first finger. Can't point the first finger in the right. But keep going, you got it, you got it, you were there. Start with the singles. All right. There you go. Remember the floor. And the speed up is the speed down. Both hands, really. There you go. There, there.
It's a delay that's throwing me off a little bit. That's what's killing me here.
Turn to the ceiling. There it is. You got it. You just keep going. You got it. You have to drop it from the floor in the right. You had it. Now you're not. Now you drop it. Drop. 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 Floor. Drop. Floor. Drop. Floor. Speed up and speed down. You got it. Play that twice as fast. Duck it, 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 duck it. Floor drop. 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 Look at you. Look at you. You put that on.
Fingers in the right spot and try to keep my wrist to go down.
You're not trying to do anything. You're just doing it, and it's beautiful. Okay. Now do it slowly. Got to come to the floor and drop it. Can't lose that. But if you slow down enough, you won't even make an upstroke. Go slower. Play 8th notes. Go back to 8th notes. Oh, you're not going to make an upstroke now. You're just going to turn and then make a throw.
Oh, yeah.
I'll slow it down even more. You're still playing 16ths, aren't you? 8th notes and 2 and real slow. What are you doing? Just get the speed of the turn. There it is. Now you throw. Okay. And you're nice and stable at the floor. You sound solid again. Don't make it an upstroke. It'll be clumsy. It's too slow. Little turn, and then you make a throw and come down to the floor. A little turn. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right. Okay. So we got you playing from 8th notes to 16th notes to 32nd notes. That's like a huge jump.
I wasn't playing this close to the floor before. I was really cranking it like I was almost like an inch above when I was trying to do my upstroke.
Well, I know.
I apparently.
Okay.
That could be where the tension was coming from also.
Maybe, because what are you going to do if you're stopping up here and your mind is thinking, I have to make an upstroke, but the pad is way down here, and you're trying to. You're not helping. You're not playing in a more efficient way. You're probably playing in a less efficient way. It's
I'm
just
probably hurting myself. That's what I'm probably.
And maybe, who knows what you've been doing, but as the drum therapist, not a physical therapist, but I can dissect certain things and maybe guide you physically. All right. So you can transfer that over to, what do they call it? Bilateral transference. You can put that in your left hand. We're not going to take a bunch of time because your left hand is working just fine. So just to recap, we have this idea that as fast as you turn up, is as fast as you turn down.
Got to be equal and even.
Equal and even and smooth. It's one smooth motion. If you wait here or here, it won't work. The only place we ever wait is at the floor. The floor is our waiting position. Once we set things into motion, there's no waiting. Right?
Everything that's at the floor, everything has to come up to come down, and it has to flow. It has to come up and come back down at the same time also, because if not, it's going to sound like crap. It's going to sound like, someone just got his first drum kit, and it's...
Right. And immediately, once you got the idea of, oh, this is too slow, to be making an upstroke. You came back to sounding really solid. Then you sped it up twice as fast, still sounded solid. But now there's an upstroke. And quite frankly, I can sound just as solid, doubling that speed. It's nothing. All right? Okay, so we've just really settled you down. Okay.
Yeah, I'm better now. As I've said before.
I told you, no more golf.
I'm frustrated, and at 40 BPM drives me nuts.
Now it's nothing. Now it's a meditation.
Yeah.
I'm going to concentrate on my little turns first. Oh yeah, I don't need to push it down. I'm going to think of how fast I'm going up. Oh, I'm ready to make a throw. Let's see. Oh yeah, as fast as I turn up is as fast as it comes down. Oh yeah, I can make enough to. It's a meditation. All right.
It's one of those with me because I just want to sometimes just go. Okay, here, but yeah.
Yeah, by taking your time, the training wheels come off more quickly if you just relax into it and not don't rush it. So the training wheels just came off.
Yeah.
All right. So now, I know I had you. We got you into rebounds.
Yeah. But my left you can't any left as I can my right.
Oh, you're
able to do it.
Okay. Pull out stick control. It's kind of fun, this stuff. You know, that's why the idea of, I just want to play the drums. I don't know, this is as fun as playing we are playing the drums. And then when we actually get to the drum set, it feels better, so it's even more fun.
I will put this over there. I'll sit there on my snare drum and just sit there and bounce it for a while, or just try to do strokes like that. I'll move them around on the toms, which is now opening my, maybe I need to, might be better to go to the smaller toms on top, a little bit smaller, to probably get some, be able to bounce it a little bit better. It should bounce the same on all of them, but the tension's a little bit, tighter on it. Like if I went to a 10 and a 12 versus a 13.
And we can play all kinds of roll strokes on all the drums, but
yeah.
So that would typically, perhaps, depending on how tight the 18-inch floor tom is, we will or we won't be playing roll strokes as rebounds on there.
I don't own a waterbed. That's what that thing is.
That's funny. I hadn't heard that one before. Okay, so now we're looking at number 9 in stick control, page 5.
Yep.
Legendary page 5 of what is the drummer's Bible.
Yeah.
And I had you at 72 because it's harder to play a rebound slower. Now here is where you're really going to be correct about the idea that a slower tempo is more difficult when it comes to rebounding. See, now that the upstroke downstroke exercise, it's not more difficult slowly. It kind of doesn't even make a difference once you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now, however, even if you know what you're doing, playing rebounds at a slower tempo can be more difficult, particularly if the surface doesn't have much force to provide to help that stick to bounce up. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the fulcrum in the hand. Up until now, this technique is very simple. There are some things that are happening that are kind of inside, that whether you know it or not, sometimes you don't even want to, back years ago, there was an approach where, they wouldn't tell the patient they had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
They just wouldn't tell them. Like, honey, I've got to go out of town on that business trip. You'll be dead when I get back, but I'm not going to tell you because you're just normal. You're fine. And off I go. And they come back. Oh, you're still okay. Right. So sometimes maybe it's better not to tell the patient. All right. So here's what we got going. What you've got is you're developing a better grip. You're not pointing your finger all the time, especially in the right. And it's just starting to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because the hand does certain things,
yeah.
Just does certain things, and I'll point them out. when necessary, or if it's not working, I might have to start pointing some things out. But it was working.
Mhm.
It's good. Okay, now let's see what we got going here. First, I have to be able to demonstrate it, or I got nothing. No one's going to take me seriously if I can't demonstrate this. All right. Well, we know we got the up to come down thing. I know I got that. I know I got to make a throw because there's a stenoto. Now and you should probably do that. I've marked this thing has been through some battles, right? Too many. You see the little dots under number 9? Okay, so that's too many Swiss Army triplets. Okay, now. So the stenoto means it's not an accent. It's just a small throw, and that note will be more pronounced, but not necessarily an accent. Okay.
Yeah.
I know there's going to be a little throw.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to play this, so it's so I've got a throw. It's probably going to be somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal, but you have to know what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and let's just go for it. Like the last time, you started to play and it wasn't really happening. We sorted it out and you were there. So now I don't like your setup already. I don't like.
I know.
This isn't going to help you, man.
I know.
I know you know, but I'm here to remind you that you know.
I catch it.
Good. That's noticing. That's being observational.
Wait. Oh, damn it. I was sitting home. I wasn't doing it right. I was just. Why am I having such a hard time tonight? Hang on. I was doing this all day. Maybe this is what happens.
Is that interesting? Well, it is, and that's why you want to be recording yourself all the time, so that when that red light comes on, you don't panic because the red light is always on.
Now I'm supposed to be making a throw.
That's all it is.
Let's do it slower.
No, it'll be not okay.
Just a bit slower.
I'll let you lead the lesson. It's not going to make any difference.
You're right.
What will help is probably me at this point chiming in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back to there's some kind of I told you, don't foist intellectual concepts into what is something that is not set up for said intellectual concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get this idea of upstroke. There's an upstroke. This technique's the upstroke. Well, it is, but it doesn't mean it's always an upstroke. It doesn't mean that it becomes your new fetish, the upstroke. But the upstroke is a huge deal. All right. So what we want again? Your attempt at the upstroke downstroke thing failed at the beginning because you were putting an upstroke where it didn't belong. Yeah. Now you're putting another upstroke where it doesn't belong.
Oh, so it's just.
Right? It is, but it has to be in time.
Yeah, well, that would help.
How are we going to get this thing to bounce? So maybe in a vacuum, maybe I can get it down to 60. So we will slow it down just for a minute. If we're just going to work on one hand, let's see if that helps. Okay, so first, you know how I helped get you to the other upstroke and downstroke thing quickly? And that was to just have you tap into the essence of it. So don't play, just kind of hang. Where I was like, well, just turn your wrist. That's not for this. Don't play for a sec. I said, just turn your wrist. Just turn your wrist. And then when you're ready, you can start to do this. You see? So here, what is the essence of this thing is That's it.
I'm overcomplicating things.
Well, first, it would help if you just got the essence of what's happening. Da 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 da. Can you just see? I'm not playing an accent. This could be a sonata with rebounds. So just do that. Metronome at 60. Get the essence of it first. Wait. See? Wait, we've already carved away. We can fix a big problem right away. You kind of started off, you kind of lost what you had, but we were playing accents in the other exercise. So it was a bit more of a dramatic throw, right? And the speed you do this is what, now the speed, so when we make a big throw, and I had you just do this, remember? In the air, turn off your metronome for a sec. I just had you make a big throw. In the air. See, it just floats up and comes down on its own. Look at it. Just floats up and comes down on its own. 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 That's what's happening here. But now we're not making such a big throw, so it's going to float up, come down on its own. 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 Float up. No, I'm only turning a little. It's not a big throw now. It's just float up and let it come down. No, I'm only coming up here. There. Why you should give me this stuff? I know I'm being dramatic. No, don't. You're jumping ahead. Keep the training wheels on for a minute. Have fun being a kid. Right? Just what? Yeah, just this. Toss it up. I'm just tossing it up. Keeping my 3-finger grip. And noticing that it'll come down on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm turning even a little lower, not quite that high. Right, don't go shoving it down.
Just let it come down on its own.
Yeah, don't shove it down. Well, you're coming up higher though. Yeah, there it is. Oh, don't come up higher. There it is. There, don't shove it down. That's how high you're going to come up, and don't shove it. Don't come up higher. Got to maintain the experiment. The perfect scientist. How are you going to be observational if you keep changing the experiment? Okay, stop. You see, it already got better, didn't it? Okay, now we're just going to add the throw. So now you've got this feeling of up to come down, and you don't need to turn high to feel that. Just gonna. I'm getting it too. I'm getting it too. There it is. There it is. Now I'm just going to do just a little pronation first. Now it seems to be coming up higher, but maybe that's because I'm starting the throw from up here as the arm falls. But it's just that little turn. It's just a little turn like this. So where's the little throw? The little pronation first. You're turning higher and higher. No rebounds. You're jumping ahead again. I'm telling you, I'll put this together for you.
All right, trying to put it here.
That's
just the little, up
hey,
to come.
but you're turning too high. You lost it. You have to really focus with me now. This is a meditation, a deep guided meditation.
Stay low.
I will be your locus. Focus on me. Yeah, now just that little turn you had. Let's just get that back. Just a little. There you go. Just like that. Now all you're going to do is do a little pronation and do that little throw. It'll be that little turn. There. There. It's a beautiful little throw, dude. Now let that bounce 3 times. You're fixed. You're cured. Add the other hand. Da 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 da.
I was going way too high before.
Yeah, don't tell me what you keep going. Don't lose your locus. Center of the center. It's beautiful right now. It's beautiful. On the other hand, don't change a thing. Da 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 da. Okay, now we're going to use. I can do that. I can do that. You're playing the rhythm of I can do that, and you can do that, but that's not what I want you to do. Wait. All right, so you got it. Now we're going to give you one more piece, and you just had major success.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay. However, we haven't quite added the other hand yet. I'm going to give you another thing. So what I'm doing is like I'm finding, what is it, the lowest common denominator? Like for the other exercises, the lowest common denominator, that's one of them, is just turning.
Yeah, turn.
And then you can start to add other stuff. Because it's all just going to be, because it's all a wrist turn. It's all a wrist turn. No matter what, how you want to slice this, you're going to find out it's not a molar where I'm not turning my wrist. I'm doing something with my, look, the wrist didn't turn. Hey, why do we want to watch other drummers? Why would you want to know about molar? To know that, okay, so that's why this is important. That'll help cement this other technique in, to know that when I do this with my elbow, this wrist isn't turning. Now you're turning. See, it's a wrist turn. 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 So now we're going to find the other. We're going to find the other common denominator. Nothing. We'll find the other common denominator. That will be, so let me see. Let me get the tempo right now. Now we're going to use them. Now we're at 60. You might end up being proven correct. Don't play now. Don't just keep noodling around while I. It'll help. Just settle your mind. Just take this in, and there'll be plenty of time to play. So we got this thing. First, we got this. We just got that thing. Then we went, oh, I can make a little throw like that. And now it's going to be this speed. Don't play yet. So we're finding the lowest common denominator. We know that that will turn into, well, no, that's going to happen. And now we need the timing of this other hand. Da 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 da. Okay? So just do it with the throws. The other exercise we just did with the wrist. Then we added the throws. Now we're just going to do throws and add the rebounds. So first you have to get the throw at this tempo. 60. Just the right is going to throw. Don't start on the surface like that. Set up flat. Nice and flat. Now just the throws. Common denominator. We're not there yet. Training wheels. That's my new thing today. There it is. Now don't shove it through the surface. Remember how you turn. Okay, you can just easy. Don't do nothing. Think more about the up. A little pronation and then you toss it up. There. You got it. You can feel it. It already feels more bouncy. Now, on the other hand, just with a wrist turn. Keep doing that. Da 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 da. No, don't throw yet. No rebounds. No rebounds. What if I gave you an exercise where there were no rebounds? I just want da 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 da. No, it's going to be a shuffle. Da 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 da. Kind of. Da da. Got 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1. No, count out loud. 1 and 2 and
2 and 1 and 2 and 1.
And where's the other hand going to land? On the second No. 1. It's a pickup. 1 and 2 and da. Da da. Got 1 and 2 and 3. So the left hand starts. I mean, ultimately, isn't it always leading? There it is. Da, 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 da. Don't play the rebounds to hear it. Count it.
1.
Count out loud. Come on. This is another instrument, the voice. Consider that part of your.
1 and
it's your fifth limb.
1 and 2.
There it is. Notice you don't have the common denominator. You don't even have the timing of that. How are you going to play this?
I don't know.
Yeah, with your focus. That's how you're going to play it. You're this close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I did it backwards.
Yeah, you did fix it.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1.
Just a little gentle throw on your right. You got it. Where's a little throw? Don't play rebounds. You can't even throw. You're jumping way ahead. You got to be patient. Be the kid. Play with this new toy. It's called a stroke. No, you got it backwards again. You can't just, how are you going to play a shuffle if you just see that kind of a shuffle beat? Da, 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 right? It's real close to the other note, but the right hand has to make a little throw. Down, 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 tap down, tap down, tap down. Why are you going up? Take a throw.
Oh, I screwed up.
That's cool. You'll figure it out. See, you got to get the combinator. Make it a bigger throw. There it is. Down, tap, throw, tap, throw. So while the one hand is tapping, the other is kind of preparing for the throw, isn't it? Isn't it? Can you make the right hand a throw? There it is. There it is. There it is. Come on, give it a little throw there. Tap, tap. Got one and a two and a one. Got to make it a little throw.
Oh, I screwed up something.
You got it. You're back. It'd help if you kept counting out loud, but it's hard for you.
One and a two. I got my, all right, we got to start again. One and a two.
No, one is in the right hand.
What?
One is in the right hand.
One and a two.
No, one, you're going to have to let three notes go by. One, and then the left hand is going to play two.
One and
Oh, it's not on the end. It lands on the.
one and two.
Why don't you count one eanda? Count one eanda.
One and a two. Okay.
It'll land on the.
One and a two and a three and. Okay. One and a two.
No, it's on the not the E or the and.
One. Oh my God. One and a. I'm getting screwing myself up.
You got it.
One and a two. And.
There it is. There it is. Now, can you play the left hand a little quieter? So banging away, just lift it up and let it fall. You have to make a little throw on the right, and you'll have it. You have to make a little, there it is. Little turn on the left, and a throw on the right. Keep going, you got it. Little throw on the right, little throw on the right, and you have it. There it is. Come on, you got to lead with the pronation in the right. Tap, tap, tap. There it is. We'll make a little throw on the right. There it is. There it is. Little throw on the right. Little throw. There it is. See, it's nothing. Just a little throw on the right. Gotta break the wrist. Gotta break. There it is. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Gotta throw into that. There, you're gonna lead into it with the left. Lead into the throw. There it is. That's kind of like the direction of a shuffle or something. There it is. There it is. Now make it three notes. Tap, 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 tap. One and two and three and four and make it a throw. Go back to just the fundamental aspect of the turn and the throw. Go backwards. One. Okay. Just I told you it's 72. Now you'll see the wisdom of Marie Spivack. 72. Put it at 72. But this helped us get there. Now just the basic construct of the tap and the throw counting. One and a two, or one E and a two. How do you want to do it?
One E and a two E.
Slow, dude. This is slow. It's nothing. Do dum, do dum, do dum, do dum, do dum, do dum. You're worried about your shuffles. Well, this will be part of it. Now you got to lead with the ta-tum, little loud, little loud, little loud, little loud, little loud, little loud. But to go loud, you make a little throw. It's just a little loud. There it is. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Make a little throw so it's louder. Like a shuffle. Ta-tum, 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 ta-tum. Feel the space. Count, count. You got it. You got this. No, it doesn't go ta-ta. It goes ta-tum. Ta-tum. Ta-loud. Quiet loud. Quiet loud. Quiet loud. Quiet loud. Turn throw. Turn throw. Turn throw. Turn throw. Got it backwards again. Better count out loud. There it is. nothing, man. Just make it a throw. Isn't it? It's a shuffle, I know. Once you start putting it in a different perspective, it goes, I've been doing this my whole life. No, you got it backwards. It doesn't go ba-dum, ba-da. It goes ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Da-ba-da-da. Down, da, 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 there you go. Da, 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 throw, da, throw. Make it a little, just break your wrist for the right. You got it. Just break your wrist. Da, da. Oh, break your wrist. On the left, there. And just throw, da, 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 da. No, the left has to keep going, ta, 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 ta.
Ah!
Get it back. No. No. One. Make the throw in the right. You got it. Oh, there you go. Da, da, da. You got it. You had it. Come on. Just get the construct together. Then add the doubles with rebounds. No, not da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. No, you got it backwards. The right hand is the action for, it's a shuffle, sort of. You had this for a minute. Make it a little break of the wrist.
Backwards. What's going on here?
You got it. Don't make the left too loud.
It's like a flat tire shuffle. It's...
Okay. There you go. Da 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 da. You got it. One and a two and a three and a four and a one and a two. Watch, just watch. One and a two. Don't play. See, it could be a shuffle. Da, ba, da, da, or we could think. Try that. You got to throw for the no, just once. Just do it. Da 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 da. One and a. Count it.
One and a.
Come on. One and a. One and a. Make the last note quiet. Listen how quiet your rebounds are. No, the left hand's got to be the volume of your little notes in the rebound, because it sounds like a similar note. There it is. Da da da. Da da da. Don't turn and bang down on your left. It's da da da. There it is. Throw da da. Da da da. Easy in the left. Make a throw. One and a. Help to count. One and a. One and a. Don't rush the left. Make it quieter. One and a. Da da da. How would you deconstruct that? It would be like this. Let's deconstruct it. One and a. One and a. One and a. Da 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 ba. Ba boom. The bucket did go ba da out go. Take it do 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 okay. Da 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 do to gay the take it No, just don't, you can't do it with the rebounds. Teach yourself. It's not working, so just do it without the rebound. And count.
Ooh, I'm confusing myself. It's very simple.
Count.
1 E, 1, 1, ah.
1 E and a.
Yeah.
1 E and a.
1 E and 1 E and
Yeah, but the left hand's got to be real quiet.
Yeah.
Not the right hand. 1 E and it's a little throw. Keep counting.
1 E and 1 E.
Get it to boom, but get to you want to dance. Don't throw yet. Metronome has to land with the first right throw. Don't throw. Just get that. This is cool as throwing. Who cares about the third? This is cool too. You're banging the left. You don't have to feel for. You don't see. You're putting in rebounds right now. You're turning your left up to here. You got to make a throw on the right, and you got to count.
20 and 20 and
Feel it. 1 and keep counting.
20 and 20 and 2 and 20 and 20 and 2 and 20 and
Oh.
Yeah. 20 and
There. Keep it quiet on the left.
3 and 4 and 20 and 2 and
You got it. See how easy that is? That's all that's happening, you know. And just go da da da.
20 and
Okay, stop. I want you to stop where you have complete success.
Stop
Okay.
on my head.
So I will write down there are different approaches to getting rid of all the other stuff that takes you away from the essential motions.
Yeah, there's 2 motions. It's just
Yeah, yes, or there could be, if there was just one motion, what would it be?
with 1 hand.
Yeah, it would just be going clunk. No, that's a bunch of motions. It's just one throw. No, don't rebound. Break it down. Training wheels. That's it.
It's 20 and
Yeah, but you're not making, yeah, right. But you're not breaking your wrist. You see, you can't even do it even more simple. There it is. The count. 1 E and a. 1 E and a.
20.
1 E and a. See? Then you can have the other hand. Then you can rebound. Don't stop. See,
Well, the problem I was finding, I wasn't doing the light up to come down thing for a while. I caught myself just hitting the thing. I'm like, wanted to get it source. I go up, the whole up to come down.
Well,
Thinking of all that stuff, I'm trying to get spins around. I'll think about it later. I'll be sitting there tonight just thinking about all this.
I'm sure you're a lot of fun conversationally at the dinner table. You're just like,
No.
can we please stop talking about?
I was talking about it today. I was like, see, you should be able to bounce it around. I can't do it anymore.
Well, see, things will contribute to one another until you can do. Dick would say about this technique, it enables you to play whatever you're hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera. Yeah.